for a while. I've been like recording those videos for more than 14 months. Okay, the I uploaded like more than 400 of them. So that's more than daily videos because I have like two channels. Even at one time I had three channels. Okay, now I was running all of them by myself. But honestly, something these days is showing up. Like something is wrong. I just want to journal it through by talking with you. Okay. So I don't know if I will upload this video ever, but let me just tune you in into what's been happening in my life lately. So first of the big things actually is I started a business. Okay, I started speaking in just one topic, which is actually new for me. It started to be vacation, okay, and then I started the business, and then I was like intensely learning about the business until I got bored, and then I went to a concert with my friends. Like it was like I was like really fucking focused, and then I got a proposition. Hey, do you want to go with us? And I was like, I'm not going to fucking miss a chance to go out with my best friends, yeah. Because that's like my life philosophy these days. That yeah, I'm too young to be fucking missing going out with my friends. Yeah. So I went there, and I broke my leg, basically. Well, maybe not broke because the bone is broken, but I really deeply hurt my leg. I had like this big of a wound. And yeah, I know that it's probably normal for many people, but I never actually had this big of a wound yet. So it was like stop. It was like keeping me away from doing many things that I really enjoy doing. Like for example, walking with people to talk, or riding a bike, or running, or exercising in many sorts, okay? Because I was all the time fucking tired because I couldn't move. So from there, basically a collapse of my life a little bit started, okay? So obviously that I could have went away from that concert, or but from that concert at the start when I hurt my leg and just lost $300 and lost the memory, and go through it up, and probably it would heal up in a week and not in 1.5 months. But then I just thought to myself, fuck, what's actually more important to me? Being able, like, having a hurt leg for 2 weeks more or something, or actually staying on a concert with my friends, drinking a little bit of vodka, and then having fun, fighting with people, and creating a lifelong memory. Okay? So I obviously went the second path, and I created a lifelong memory. Honestly, one of the best weekends of my life. It was like a three-day trip, and it was fucking phenomenal, to be honest. Then my cousins came to me, and I really wanted to meet up with them finally because we haven't seen each other in like half a year or so. But with that leg, I couldn't literally fucking move. Okay? So that was a not cool stuff. And at the same time, I was actually starting to have those. I was actually in a process because it started much earlier. I actually had like many subconscious. It wasn't like really conscious, but it was subconscious that I started to stop to love my girlfriend because she was like doing many not cool shit when we were in a relationship. Okay, many stuff that was actually like turning me off so hard that after some time I just lost feelings for her. Okay, so now the cousins, I was sad because I couldn't spend time with them. We were just laying around watching movies all the 5 days they came to me. So that was bad. And then afterwards, I was with my girl. I spent like a day or 2 days. No. Afterwards, I went to another concert. This time with my friend actually, which was a fucking phenomenal time as well. Okay. So we already got one of the best days of my life, like to be honest, phenomenal fucking memories, okay? And then I was like sitting alone for a while with that broken leg. My girl went away to Croatia, and I was like feeling really lonely. and couldn't exercise as well, couldn't do many of my stuff, was like tired all the time, and also the alcohol was still a bit in my head. Like, nah, I don't mean like I was drunk for 7 days after drinking a little bit for a week or so, but I was, no, I mean like, that doesn't mean I was drunk, but I just can feel the effects of many like bad foods, of chips, of like fast foods, of alcohol, because I've been off of it for so long, yeah. So I was like tired for 5 days, and then I went away for a camp. Okay, but by the way, as well, in the middle of that, I actually got mad at my girl really, like, because she started to post like pictures on her social media of her just being in like a bikini only. Yeah, like, just a two-piece swimsuit. And that would have been alright if not for the fact that I actually told her many times before that I would feel weird if you'd done that, okay? And we weren't even arguing. So the thing is that I actually, at that time, like, I was in a process of actually becoming much more like, I started to trust her much more and everything, but she didn't knew that yet, okay? And she still pulled off something that I told her that I wouldn't tolerate. I was telling that for like 8 months. I actually was starting to like not give a shit about something like that. But then she did that, and me knowing that she was doing that, even though I told her that it was really important for me to not do this, and she didn't really had a higher purpose in doing this, like, it was just weird, to be honest. I just felt a little bit betrayed by her. But okay, I told her that. She was like mad at me. Like, what the fuck? But okay. She was like mad at me all the time. Like, I don't mean like mad at me, but I was like calling her up once a day because she asked me, because she was like missing me. And then she was like, oh, but I'm mad. And she was like hanging up. And I'm just calling her, hey, what's up? And she was like, no, 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 no. Okay, so she's mad all the time. So I go to that sailing camp, and I'm still calling her up. And at one time, I'm like a bit sad because there was a master chef, and I did pancakes, and the judges didn't really like it or something. It wasn't really that they didn't like my food, but something that my crew made or whatever, okay? Like bullshit reasons. I was just sleepless and on alcohol and like a little bit emotionally just out of control emotionally, okay? So I just texted her, hey, could you like say that you love me or something because I'm feeling bad? And she was like, no. And I said like, what? And she, no, don't force that on me. I don't feel like doing that right now. And I'm like, what, why? Like, what the fuck? Why would you say something like that? Hey, you're my girlfriend. I support you. Why, what's happening? Like, I feel bad because you said something like that. And then she like starts, and then she responds with something like, okay, and ghosts me for 15 minutes. So I get mad and I delete her from my Instagram account because I thought like, what the fuck? I think I'm going to honestly break up over something like that. Because, as I said before, I was like already having thoughts and feelings of no, that's not alright. And then now she's not supporting me in a relationship when this is one of the biggest fundamentals for a relationship. And she knows that, and I know that, and everyone fucking knows that. So I like deleted her nickname and I deleted her from my Instagram account and said, okay, whatever, okay? And she just responded with a laughing emoji or something. And I said like, what the fuck off. And afterwards, basically, after that fuck off, she got mad and she thought that it was good for her to text me, yeah, I don't really care about this at all, about this situation that you need support. I don't really care about you. And I honestly, why do you think I honestly ever loved you? Sleep good, happy emoji. So I was like, whoa, what the fuck is wrong with her? Just stop texting her. No contact for literally 5 or 6 days. Then I went to her house and I said that I'm breaking up with her. And she was like, what? No, ain't no way. And she started crying. And I was like, crying as well. And then I had 3 really deep days, 3 really hard days of like crying because I saw her cry. So then we met up after I figured out the reason why she actually could text me this way. So we met up, we talked, and after that meetup, I honestly like never was missing her that much. I never actually thought that I like loved her that much. I mean, like there were moments when I thought that, oh damn, I actually miss a person in my life. But it's not that deep. I honestly feel like I lost the emotions and that it actually happened a while ago, even when we were in a relationship. And then it's good that we broke up, okay? But then there is another situation. So, okay, it's good that we broke up, but I actually lost a person. So the cousins, being tired of sleep and also the alcohol, a bit of shit food and stuff, and no exercise. So I'm becoming much unhealthier and also just sad, to be honest. And then I go to this camp, which I spent really phenomenal time. Like really, it was great. And then at the end, it actually turns out that the guy I spent the most time with turns out to be like in love with me because he's gay. And yeah, it was a bit weird, to be honest, because he asked me after drinking half a liter of vodka if he can blowjob me right now when I had a girlfriend, yeah? Even though we're like breaking up at the moment, even though we're at the break of our relationship, I still had a girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? And at the same time, I'm not gay, and that's not me saying that someone is bad for being gay, but I'm just not completely gay. Yeah, maybe in the future something will change, but right now I just am not pulled at all by men. So it was weird, okay? So firstly I felt a little bit betrayed because I thought that we were just building a friendship and it turned out that not for him. So I couldn't obviously have stayed in that relationship at all. And then it actually turned out that all of his friends, because I went there alone, basically a bit of alone. I went there a bit of alone. Basically, all of his friends that I befriended actually as well, because I was on a boat with them, uh, turned out to be like gossiping about if I liked that guy back. When I'm like 17 this year and he's like 15 this year, and his ideology of the world, like I could never see myself with a guy, firstly, this age, secondly, with a guy, and thirdly, yeah, like fuck off. I was just after a breakup. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I felt like the camp was great, and then I figured out that, like, what the fuck? So it was not nice. Another thing, not nice, because I could have obviously spent time with different people that like were not fake, but I actually didn't know that. Maybe now I will learn my lesson for the future. I will not trust people that much. Whatever. It wasn't so nice. But then there is a few good things out of this, okay? So at the camp, I actually met a girl. And right now, I honestly think she's one of the coolest people I have ever met. She's like 19, turning 20 in February this year, like February 2025, yeah? And I'm 16. And I was just talking about her, about my love life, talking to her about my love life. She was supposed to like take care of me and like the participants in the camp because she was one of the older ones. And yeah, so we were like talking on the boats. And then honestly, this was such a wholesome moment. I like love this moment so much these days that on the last day when I was like, what the fuck happened? Like I feel betrayed by those guys a bit. Okay? So I just went and started talking to different people when I still had time. And then like the car was already standing for us to go. And she is driving with another car, so I'm not going to see her probably ever. And she just comes up to me and she hugs me. She kisses me on the head and she says that I'm her favorite child or something. And yeah, it was like it wasn't like a mommy moment. It was like a son and mom relationship. It was more like it was just really wholesome. I don't know what to say, but like everyone was watching that, and everyone really liked her. But she said that she liked me the most. Okay, so it was cool. And yeah, as I said, I probably won't see her ever again. Uh, but then actually, she stayed at my house for like 7 days. A few days later, and that was bam 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 the best week of my life. One of the best weeks of my life. Yeah. Even though I was after breakup, even though of that leg, even though no exercise, it's bad sleep, bad food, bad alcohol, cigarettes, all of this shit, all of this unhealthy stuff, all of these things that is supposed to make me unhappy just because she's such a fucking cool person. I literally feel right now enlightened, like if I actually experienced life for the first time. Because I'm just a kid, yeah, I'm 16 years old, and a girl who was older drove me to like a party. We were at a party of my friend, and we stayed there. We were like watching the stars, and then we went to another party, and then we were like drinking beer there, and then she drove us home, and then we went to sleep, and then another day we spent time as well, and then we drove there, and then we drove there, and then we went with our grandpa to like a church, and then this, and then that, and that's like we had so many different. And then we went to like the capital city, and then we went clubbing there or something to the bars basically to drink, and then we went to like pick up. I went to pick up girls, she went to pick up guys because because we were both after breakups, and then I went like, and then we went to karaoke and we were singing, and all the time when we were in the car we were like singing and laughing and having fun. And there was also after, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I miss her already. She was here like 10 days ago, and I miss her already. Like as fuck. Like it was so addictive. That lifestyle was so fucking addictive. It was so great. I just felt freedom. Okay, I felt freedom for the first time, and it was with such a cool person that I vibe with 100%. I just was shown life. For her, probably it isn't so enlightening. Probably she just spent a fairly good time. Knowing that she's actually as well after a breakup, so she doesn't really feel so good. But for me, it was fucking one of the best weeks of my life with a girl I just met a week earlier. So I'm extremely happy from this memory. I'm literally keeping. I don't know if I will fucking take it off. I don't know when I will take it off. But here's a ring that she bought for me. I'm just keeping it on my fucking finger. Like this memory, I want it to stay for me for my entire lifetime. And it isn't because of, I don't know, me falling in love with this girl or something. Maybe I'm a little bit infatuated. Maybe that's true. I'm just a kid. I don't really I can't really like control my feelings or something. Like if that happened, that happened. Whatever. But the thing is that I really like her as a person. I really like that memory. And now, okay, so the thing is, so my summer was a little bit like that. So the summer started, and I was like grinding hard. It was cool. It went like a 7 out of 10 time. And then a little bit started to drop because bad thoughts girlfriend. So it went to like 6. And then I went to that concert, which was 10, easy. Went back down, 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 down to like a 2 or 3 because I was really sad that I couldn't spend time with my cousins. Then went even lower because my girl started to like post bikini pictures, which was weird for me because I just felt betrayed. Then I went to the camp and started to be like awesome there, but she was like constantly like shouting at me through the phone, and then no contact, and it actually rises. And then it drops because of the situation where people were like mad, but where people actually turned out to be gossiping. But then it's still fairly high because of that girl that I met, which was like she is a really cool person. And I go home, and yeah, because of the breakup, I hit like rock bottom. Like I'm just crying every day for hours, to be honest, 2 3 hours a day. And then I called that girl up. And then it bounces off. And then we're talking every day. And it's fairly cool. And she gets to our house. And it's like, boom, once again at 10. So you see, it's really like fluctuating all the time. So I went like here. So school, basically, school was here. So it went here, then here, here, then here, then here, then here, then here. Okay. Then it was 10 for a week. And afterwards it went to like we were at a trip with my family. It was just actually fairly okay, but it was boring a bit. But after all of those events, now I'm back to school. And when my normal life was around here, okay, around this level, now it feels really fucking weird because I feel like if it actually wasn't here, but maybe around here, but I'm actually used as well. Like I actually experienced life here for a long time at this vacation. So I'm really missing my vacation right now. And at the same time, I'm feeling bad because of all those weird, not cool events that happened. And I don't know what to even think about this. This was my summer, basically, in a summary. So it was nice, okay, phenomenal, really fucking bad, nice, great, okay, really, really, really fucking bad, nice, really, 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 really fucking good, phenomenal. And now it's just, I'm missing the really, really, I'm missing the highs, obviously. And because, oh yeah, maybe this would be the easiest way to like explain this. Because so usually I was at this level when I was like on my self-improvement journey or something, okay? I was here. Maybe sometimes I was like fluctuating around here. So I was like mostly used. I remember the time on November when I was like probably around here. And it was like I always wanted to get back here. Okay. I was like always fluctuating, always thinking about how do I get it to the November because November was fucking great, okay? And now I experience life here. And I'm even lower. So I feel this big, big, big ass fucking difference between what life can be like and what life is. And that makes me feel bad. Because if I could just lower this to where it was like usually, it wouldn't feel so wrong. Because at self improvement, I used to be in those places, okay? Maybe a bit higher, okay? Maybe I'm here when it was actually here. But I used to be in around those places, but because I experienced this phenomenal life with her, and on that concert and where and yeah on both of those concerts, now I feel this huge basically discrepancy of how good can life feel like, and I don't know really what to do with this information. I just feel it and it's new to me and it's a bit fucking depressive. But yeah, I think I gotta get used to it. That life sometimes that if I want to experience the really high lows, if I really want to experience the really high highs, then afterwards it will feel fucking dull. Because for the high to feel so fucking high, I need it to be the low. Yeah, that's the fucking answer. If not for the low, the high wouldn't feel so great. Now that I've felt the high, obviously the middle won't feel so good. Because I was used to the middle. So what am I supposed to do now? Try to get my life as high as I can because I can get it to like an 8, I think, daily. So I was like at 7. Now with those more friends, I can get to 8. And what? And just accept that life cannot be best all the time. Fuck. Damn. It's the longest video. I haven't recorded one like that in months, but I feel like something like came off of me. I finally can record videos. Yeah, and one cool thing that actually happened was that now I understand my purpose. I've been learning about the purpose so long. After a while, I finally found the scientific meaning of life. Do what I'm most predisposed to do, okay? And now I even figured out why does my mission matter so much with the helping people, helping a man get charismatic, okay? Because firstly, they will experience the life. They will experience the life that I felt when I was with that girl. The first reason. Second, they will stop having suicidal thoughts like I did. 3, they will stop fearing missing out like I did. 4, they will have somebody to support them in good times. Like for example, yesterday, like I was talking with my guy, with my best friend. I was talking and telling him about how I was spending time with that girl, and it was fucking phenomenal. I just needed to talk myself out to somebody, and he just said, "Yeah, I support you totally. Like it's fucking great that you've had such a great time, and I really enjoyed talking about this. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye 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 bye. Okay." So in good times and in bad times as well. So you don't know even how many people actually came up to me and asked how was it with my girlfriend, what happened, and then they stayed with me for like 30 minutes for me to explain. And then like I even got a guy who was like texting me every week since then asking how am I holding him, and they're like how is it for me. My mom keeps asking, a few people keep asking, and it's just people supported me. And also, why does my mission matter? Because they will be happier day to day. They will just be able to smile no matter what. They will reach their maximum average happiness levels. Because without friends, it's impossible. And then, because they will feel human again. I remember feeling like a fucking alien, like a social. When I was a social retard, I was feeling like a robot, like an alien. What the fuck? So they will feel like human again. They will literally die later on. Having friends has been linked to living longer. Their life will feel full. Like it started to feel for me. And also because loneliness is as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes per day. Cigarettes are fucking bad, okay? 15 cigarettes is fucking worse. And now, if loneliness is as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes per day, like by science or something, like you can Google it up. I can Google it up right now. Yeah, whatever, okay? You can just trust me on my word, I hope. So, yeah. And I will get them out of loneliness. And because young guys deserve to experience that life that everyone is speaking so highly of. But the most important one, honestly, is because they will feel like when I was with that girl. I am showing to people life. That's why I feel these days that my mission actually matters. yeah, so yeah, I'm already planning what to do the next day. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the video. I will probably upload this on my Canva channel. Yeah. Bye.